to talk to you a little bit about bunions today. This is something that you may not have thought about yet, but the early telltale signs might be there. If you have a look at your feet and you look at the line of your foot in comparison with the line of your toe, in an ideal world, there would be a straight line between the inside of your foot and your toe. But if you have a look down and your big toes are deviating towards your other toes and there's a prominent joint at the base of your big toe, then you might have the early telltale signs of bunions. Now, the implication this has to running is that as you press off to generate your power, if your big toe is turned, then you might be at more risk of collapsing through the ankle. You lose a lot of that power generation through your big toe, and it means that the rest of the lower limb is more likely to rotate and giving us more likelihood of injuries in other areas. Now, there are a few things that you can do to delay or prevent or turn back time on this deviation that's happening. One of the first ones is actually just to stretch them off manually. So if you put your fingers between your toes, now some of you might find this more comfortable than others. It might be a little bit stiff to start with. If so, you might find that actually just rolling up some toilet roll or a kitchen roll and popping it between your toes and zigzagging it through might be a good start place. But if you can get your fingers between your toes, then do that, and just working them forwards and backwards, just moving them around to try and get a little bit of a passive stretch through until that becomes a little bit more pleasant, not quite so uncomfortable. The next thing you can do is to practice actively spreading the toes like you would with your hands, so actively spreading the fingers and thumbs out as wide as you can, doing the same with your toes. So spreading out, creating as much distance as you can between your big and little toe, and back in. As wide as you can, and back in. The other thing that you can do is to do some scrunching with your toes. So this is going to activate the muscles on the underside of the arch, activate the muscles through the big toe, so that we're getting, again, some strength back, reactivation through that big toe, because as it starts deviating across, we tend to lose that activation. So we want to just generate that as much as we can. All right, so there are a few quick exercises that you can be doing on a regular basis to help improve or prevent bunions.